Welcome guys to another average Shaman video. Today we are going to look at when to be the Night Fae Covenant. We're finally finishing off my quadrilogy of videos where I talk about when to be each covenant on the Enhancement Shaman. And pretty much to answer this question, pretty much only in raids and when your group really needs it in M+. You can actually stop watching now because I've just answered the question. However, if you do want to carry on watching, we're just going to discuss a couple of keybinds, opener rotation, and bosses in the raids. So, hitting straight into it, the bog standard build would be your Dreamweaver. You're going to be Dreamweaver 99.9% of the time. When I reference bog standard single target build, I mean Dreamweaver. We're going to have a look. You just follow this, pretty much. Magma Fist, Focus Lightning. You are not going to be used Chills to the Core. I was just messing about in a raid last night on Pantheon, but usually you would use Essential Extraction. That's because the quicker the cooldown, the better it is for your haste buff that you get from Field of Blossoms. You get 15% for 24 seconds. It is a shitload of haste, and it does stack nicely. For bog standard single target builds as well, you are going to be pretty much running Witch Doctor's Wolf Bones. Your haste should be a little bit higher than mine. My haste took a little bit of a beating because I got Beacon of Stormwind. I simmed myself and I'm apparently plus 50 damage better with it. I'm a bit of a DPS whore. I chase after them plus 5s, plus 10s, plus 50. If it's better, I go with it. Which, yeah, sim yourself, guys. But yeah, I will be replacing that rather quickly with the Mythic Plus Neck Throw that gives you haste and versatility from Halls of Atonement, I think. So that would be really lovely. I'll drop some crit, but I don't really care because it's all about the haste and mastery. So if you're like me, you don't really have to worry because you'll either get haste from the trinkets or Essential Extraction, your Covenant ability. It's all hunky-dory. You can also get it from the Cache of Acquired Treasures. It rotates between a wand, a bleed, and an acquired sword. That gives you a shitload of haste. Yeah, it's up to you. But yeah, right. Looking into talents, let's have a look. This is the Mythic Plus build. This is what you're going to be running talent-wise, pretty much on every raid boss. Well, not on every raid boss. There's some raid bosses that we'll get to. But when I say, again, bog standard single target build, this is what I mean. Elemental Blast, Hot Hand, Spirit Wolf, well, either of them. Elemental Assault, Feral Lunge. You can go either one of these depending. I prefer Feral Lunge just to close that gap. Sundering and Elemental Spirits. It feels good. It's very good, especially with the 4-set guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very nice. And you just have loads of wolves, which equals a lot of damage. So, when you say, but you said other bosses, and I did say other bosses. Pretty much on Lords and Prototype. Prototype, you are going to go PLA and Necro. I'm going to do a video to go into this more and the openers and what you should be prioritizing. So if you're like, well, tell me more on this PLA Necro build on Prototype. Easy white chocolate. I'll get to that in a minute. But pretty much every boss you are going to be going the bog standard build, apart from Lords. You are going to be Necro, Night Fae, and you're going to be Naya. Apparently is a really good one on the logs, and you're going to go PLA. You can go Hailstorm if you want, away for the Frost Shock Conduit like I did. And same with Raglon, you are going to go single target build, and Chiron. This is because of the haste that he makes you run a little bit faster, but see, it's up to you. Usually I don't really divvy about between these two in a raid. I usually stick with the Dreamweaver, but if you're hunting the logs, have a look. When it comes to Mythic Plus, you are always going to be using your Lava build, your Primal Lava Actuators build, even in Tyrannical Weeks, unless you've got a group that is specifically asking you to run single target, purely because we've got really good single target, and we are asked now and then. It's not rare, but it's not common. that you're asked, or you should be asked to go to focus single target. In that case, you can run your wolves build and stuff like that, but I would still say go primal lava actuators and just keep the elemental blast. It's up to you. It's up to you. You do what you want. But in Mythic Plus, you are going to be the bog standard Mythic Plus build, which is primal lava actuators, guys. It really is. It's beautiful. And you're probably thinking, well, can I go Night Fae in Mythic Plus? And you can. You can if you want. I never do off my own back. Because it's... Necrolord is just so much better. I even place Kyrian better than Night Fae, but I'm a dirty Kyrian boy. That's just my personal preference. I love that Vesper Totem. Love it. But yeah. So pretty much, if you want to go Night Fae, you can do, but you're kind of going to be missing some logs a little bit, or your damage isn't going to be that great. And if you're a guy, and if you're running a DOS or a Mists, and people are like, we really, really, really want a Night Fae, then, like in my other videos, you can be like, oh, I can be Night Fae. It's pretty much that. But 9 times out of 10, not many people are looking for Night Faes, to be honest. I very rarely get asked. I mainly get asked to go Venth or Kyrian. So yeah. That is it. That is the quickest one, probably one of the quickest videos I've ever done in my life. It's done. That's pretty much everything I've got to talk about. If you've got any questions, please comment. I do get back to you. You can contact me on my Discord channel, which is it's on my about page. It's got a clicky link. You just click it. Same with my Twitch. You can join me on there. Apart from that, I've got nothing else to add. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, anyway guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I answered some questions and left you like, maybe I can go Night Fae. But go Necrolord. But yeah, anyway guys, Average Shaman out. Thank you and thanks for watching guys. Goodbye.